Good morning from Mike and Rohini on behalf of Empty Nest Food and Travel. We are at the Terrace Pointe Cafe this morning at the Wynn. We're staying at the Tower Suites here, and last night we had a little bit of a late night. We had
It happens in Vegas.
Yes, we had dinner at the Delilah Supper Club, and then afterwards we left at 1 o'clock to have a late night pizza at Allegro.
Yes.
So we're not that hungry this morning, but we did want you to come along because we love the Wynn properties and the wonderful breakfast that they have, and Terrace Pointe is no exception.
It really is. It's just, you can see the vibrant colors. It's probably their least exclusive place to have breakfast at the Wynn properties.
And if this is the least exclusive, then sign me up, because these colors are just incredible. And we actually met a couple of ladies that were sitting behind us, and they thought Mike was one of the lead actors from Bookie, at an HBO show.
So I got to tell them, no, I'm not, I'm sorry. And
yeah, and so we struck up a conversation with them, and as you can see, this is the extensive breakfast menu that Terrace Pointe Cafe offers.
Use the QR code.
And it'll pull up the entire menu, which consists of breakfast, brunches, lunches, chicken strips, salads, sandwiches, everything in between. And those ladies that we met from New Jersey, they were actually staying at a different property, but they said they wanted to come here because they read there are wonderful vegan options there, which that's what they were after.
And then while Rohini was talking to them, I went outside and took a short video of the grounds. You can see that the terrace overlooks the pool. The grounds are just beautifully kept. They're immaculate. Remind you of the south of France. It's just beautiful outside.
I love the colors. I love those striped umbrellas. And this is the view that we were looking out at, because we have floor-to-ceiling windows that are all over the Wynn, and you can overlook all of this. And of course, I had a yogurt and granola bowl, which was gorgeous, and a side of hash browns.
Yes, and it's going to pan over to mine, and I had a coffee with a bacon and cheese omelet and a side of hash browns with some wheat toast, which is usually what I like to order when we go somewhere. And again, this is another shot of it, and you can see the cheese just oozing out of it, and there's a good pick of the toast, so it was fabulous.
Yes, I actually wanted to reach over and have some. So our breakfast just arrived, and I got the yogurt, the vanilla Greek yogurt with strawberries and granola, and I got some honey. And yesterday at Tableau, the honey was warmed honey, so I kind of wish that this was warm, because that spoiled me. That was a lovely touch. But still, I'm going to see. Got it open. That's a good start. Sprinkle a bit of this honey. Set that aside. Get a swig of my tea. And breakfast at the Terrace Pointe has officially started. So here I go. I'm digging in. I'm going to give it a little stir to get my granola and my berries and all the nuts and crunchy textures all mixed up into one. And I'm going to try to take a ladylike bite, if I may. Sorry, taking me a minute to chew all this up.
Looks like you're enjoying it.
I am. Honestly, I've never had a bad bowl of granola at any of the Wynn restaurants, whether it's Tableau or Jardin or Terrace Pointe here. I love this, and I know Mike will like it too.
How does it compare to yesterday?
It's very similar. I almost think it's identical, except for the difference between the two. The honey, I think that was that special honey. It was warmed, and it was organic or locally sourced, and this is out of a jar. And then I'm going to try the hash browns, because my other choice was skillet potatoes. And so I asked the waiter, and he said hash brown, hands down, is the better one. So I'm going to get that. I don't know if you can hear me crunching and munching on the microphone, but It's nice. It's very crispy. I'm not a big potato
They
fan.
look great.
But yesterday when I had that, those hash browns at Tableau, I was sold. This is not as good, but it's very good.
Okay, so I've got a bacon and cheese omelet with the hash browns. So I replaced the ham with bacon. So let's give it a go. I think again I made the right choice with the bacon. It is crispy, how I like it, and a nice accompaniment with the cheese. The egg is not overcooked. So let's try the hash browns, which I've lightly salted and peppered. Very good. Not as good as Tableau's hash browns.
I thought the same thing.
Not quite there, but they are good for hash browns.
Is there something inside the eggs?
There is cheese and bacon inside that omelet.
Okay.
So it's a good way to start the day. I've got my coffee, I've got my toast. I'm going to butter and jelly that and have it a little later. So we're enjoying it. And as you can see, I ate everything. My belly is completely full until the next 2 hours, and then it'll be hungry again. But it was a very good omelet.
And you've been wanting an omelet.
Yes.
The whole trip.
Yes, and the Terrace Pointe Cafe is probably, as far as breakfast places at the Wynn, the most like it's in the name, cafe. It's just a very, very nice cafe, and it serves its purpose. You come in, get your omelet, you get out of here.
So is this a place you'd come back to again over the other Wynn breakfast properties, or really any other property?
It's not like Tableau or Jardin. Tableau, I think, is number one. That is a luxurious breakfast place, and this is cafe-ish. So it's good. Just come and enjoy your breakfast. You'll like it.
What do you think of the ambiance?
It is a lot of kids, a lot of families. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you don't want to hear babies crying, don't come here. That's my big groups of people, and it's where everybody kind of comes. It's in the word cafe. So
Okay, and in terms of team servers,
they don't do that here.
and one person I think assigned to the drinks.
To the drinks, and that's kind of how it usually is, and I like that better. So come here, you'll love it. Eat and go gamble.
Okay, so I did pretty good with my yogurt and my granola in this lovely tilted bowl. And I didn't eat all my hash browns. I ate some of it, and then Mike ate a little bit of it. I like Terrace Pointe. I love the colors. It's very vibrant. It's just a very beautiful, big, spacious sunroom. And it reminds me of Sadelle's in Bellagio. It's very similar to that. But as Mike mentioned, it is more of a family place. You see families, you see children, you hear family noises, and it's very nice. But if you're on a trip like we are, on a couple's trip, I think that somewhere like a Tableau or a Jardin might be a better place if you're staying on the property. I liked my granola. It was very similar to what I had yesterday, as I mentioned. Hash browns, not so much. My tea, it got kind of cold. But I love the atmosphere here. There's a large selection of choices on the menu. There's attention to service. And it's just, you can't go wrong. Everything around you is beautiful. Huge floor-to-ceiling windows. You can see outside. You can see the pool. But if I had to rate them, I'm with Mike. I think Tableau is number one, but I think Jardin is just right on its heel. I mean, I think it's a mood thing. If you want to go to kind of a hip, fun place, it's Jardin, and I think Tableau is a little bit more refined. And then I'd say Terrace Pointe is, just kind of the third one. And then after that, you can do your Earth Cafe or, a couple of coffee bars that they have.
Would you come back?
Not as my number one choice. And I mean, I would have rather gone to Tableau this morning, but both of us wanted to try all the restaurants because, it's been a year since we've been here. So yeah, it was a really fun experience. We enjoyed it. And, we recommend it, but it's not our number one place to eat breakfast at the Wynn. So remember to like and subscribe and continue to stay with us on Empty Nest Food and Travel. Thanks. Bye-bye.